Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We're in the boredom-killing business. So turn off your television sets. Turn them off now. Turn them off right now. Turn them off and leave them off. Turn them off right in the middle of the sentence I'm speaking to you now. Turn them off.
Stop them. An idea whose time has come cannot be stopped by any army.
Welcome to Eradicating Programmed Ignorance. Unfortunately, the regular host, Roger Landry, is not going to be with us tonight, but as you know, I'm the co-host and I do have quite an introduction to do today. We have a dynamic team getting ready to produce their own show right here on TLB. And with us is Emilie DeAngelo and Mary Margret. Emilie has got quite a story. She is a survivor of stage 3 breast cancer. She is an author, and she is also an inventor. And I'm going to let her also introduce her partner and a colleague, Mary Margret. They are unbelievable in the amount of work that they are doing. With her invention, I've got to tell you, it fits right along with what we have been trying to share with you, and that is allowing people to know what they don't want you to know. So welcome, Emilie and Mary Margret.
Thank you. How are you?
We're doing fantastic over here on this end. Unfortunately, Roger is not able to speak, and he said, oh, well, maybe that's a good thing. But I said, no, of course it's not. But he does like to talk. He does like to share his thoughts and get the word out there and the message to the viewers on the things that people need to know. And what you guys are doing is something the people need to know. Emilie, can you share a little bit about what your platform is, and then we'll talk a little bit about what your show is going to be doing.
Well, I would love to do that, and I'll start by just telling you I'm a survivor, stage 3 breast cancer, and because dying was not an option and only living was, I went through chemo and radiation and got really scared along the way because of what it all did to my body, but I didn't know what to do afterwards. I was told it was environmental, so I went on this massive panic search of how am I keeping this out of my body? What can I do? And I did a lot of research, but I kept coming upon these honorable mentions of keeping the pH balanced. Dr. Otto Warburg had won the Peace Prize for it. And my father, when I was 8 years old, he took care of our fishies in the fish tank and kept the pH well there, and they were disease-free, so it was something I recognized, and I'm a girl from Philly, layman terms, so I went investigating, and I found out basically, and plain and simple to me, maybe not plain and simple to the average person, but that's what I'm designed my kit and my book to bring you through in baby steps to show you that if you keep your body at a real low acid, because disease loves acid, it just swims in it. So keeping your acid low and your alkaline balance at a 7.3, disease cannot anchor itself in it. And I found that to be true of many years of surviving now, feeling so much better. I can't tell you, even in my 20s, I don't think I've ever felt this well. And I learned not just about food, about every aspect of my life. And I'm so happy to have discovered this, to be able to put it together in a simple kit and put it together in a simple booklet and share it with the world, because it's my belief that Dr. Otto Warburg won that Peace Prize for a reason, and I'm standing behind him, and I'm just going to keep on going with it.
I think that that's absolutely incredible, and you're not sitting there just keeping information to yourself. You want people to know. You want them to be able to get healthy and not have to go through the type of things that you have. And so now you've got a lot going on here. And let's go ahead and have you introduce Mary Margret.
Oh, well, Mary Margret is my little angel to the right of me all the time. She's my niece, not by blood, but by choice. And she was born on my birthday. She has a lot of the same traits and better than I do. And she has been wonderful to understand, and at her age, accept and simplify and just bring a whole new freshness to it to get the word out. Because sometimes as you're older, you just kind of want to be stagnant in your teaching. And she does our editing, our video, and she's going to be doing our blogging. She's managing our product line. It's alkaline ingredients, and she does her best to keep everything in line. So say hello to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome, Mary Margret. I'm
Thank
super
you.
excited that the two of you and the team that you have are
Me too.
doing what you're doing.
Yeah, me too. It's amazing, and what we can bring to people and let them know is something that I've always thought that I was here on this earth for anyway, to teach, to let people know things that they didn't necessarily want to know anyway, you know?
Amen.
That is fantastic. So many people don't really understand their purpose, and when you do discover what your purpose is, it's so fulfilling when you start doing it.
It really is.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard work, but it's so fulfilling, and you know that you're changing lives, and that's huge.
Yeah, it really is. It's amazing.
And so now you guys are moving in to the TLBTV family. You're having your own show. We are delighted that you're going to be doing this and really being able to share such a regular message, but also you're going to bring to the table so much more than just one type of message, because you're going to really share so many things that people need to know, and yet get the regular platform that you have out at the same time. I know that there's a lot to that, but you guys have it. I mean, what you've already done is just absolutely unbelievable, and you guys have it. You really rock.
Awesome.
Well, thank you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate that. We appreciate the recognition, because we want to bring everybody a show that's fun, exciting, and takes you through in baby steps to show you every day. I mean, how do you know that you're healthy? You don't. You think you're healthy by going to the gym, you're eating, you keep your stress up, but you don't know. So at home now, we're able to show you on a regular basis to actually see in your hands, hey, how am I doing? And that's huge, because you don't have to go to the doctors for it.
Exactly.
Doctors annually, you monitor yourself at home. Anything gets wacky, there you go. Get yourself to the doctors a lot earlier. And we're gonna have a lot of fun things. We're gonna get out there in the field. We're gonna show you about food. We're gonna show you about exercise. We're going to just show you about all kinds of different things that I found along the way. And we're gonna make it fun. And Mary Margret, she makes it a little bit more youthful. And got a lot of prizes, little tips. We're gonna have weekly tips. We're gonna have a little sweepstakes. We're gonna have a lot of fun. That's what we're gonna have, and we're gonna get you healthy. And you're gonna know it, and you're gonna see it.
This is going to be such a unbelievable show, because you're talking about something that a lot of people have challenges with, and that's going to the doctor. Either work gets in the way, life gets in the way, expenses, because it's costly, that has a lot to do with it too. But a lot of times, I mean, if we are feeling good, we don't think there's anything wrong, or we think that if we're starting to feel a little under the weather, or something like that, that it's because we're under so much stress, or just because we spend too many hours
under so much acid. Stress is acid. You're under so much acid, and what's going on in your body is that acid is giving disease a chance to form. So you really don't know what's going on.
And this is crucial. I mean, understanding that, and then also not just saying, okay, I've identified this, now what do I do? You're going to be there sharing with people what they need to do to stay healthy at home and not have to worry about going to the doctor. So you've got prevention, and for those that end up not only wanting to prevent something, but if they identify that there's something there, they can get assistance. And then not only that, but maintain a lifestyle where it can be reversed. And so in your shows, you are going to make this fun and exciting and educational, all combined into one. Who couldn't ask for anything better than that? And you've got stuff available.
Absolutely, and we're bringing it right on TLB, and that's exactly where we belong. Right
and
here.
Mary Margret, in the
Yes.
the younger generation, as Emily was talking about, is there a lot of work that you have to do?
Yes and no, because we live in such of like instant result time, I guess you can say it. That's the one thing that's pretty much, that's what I think we've mastered anyway. But it's the instant result. It's hard, but it's not. I don't know how to describe it. But I guess I lost my train of thought.
It's kind of worth it though, because
Yeah, it really is, because you know, I want people my age to know. I want people, you know, my mom's age to know, and Emmy's age to know, everybody's age, you know. It's important.
I think that being in the generation that you're in and being able to do what you're doing is really paramount, because you are laying a foundation for your generation and those to come, their future. And with everything that has gone on, it's really important to incorporate the things that only your generation can have a perspective from. I can't see certain things simply because I didn't grow up in that particular era, and I might have a different methodology, if you will. But you're going to be on top of all of the different things that are out there, and you're going to know how to reach people so that they can become educated. And what's very interesting is that we have been finding that this new generation is far more conservative than ever. And the generation that's just getting ready to graduate high school, is where that's at. And they're really into knowing what's going on behind the scenes, being educated versus just kind of having things just all about me. And so this is a very interesting time. So with what you're doing, you're going to really be able to capture the attention of a much needed part of our society and who's going to be our future. So I think that the two of you have something absolutely incredible going on.
Thank you. And it's important for people my age, since like you said, we want to know what's going on. Everything is so foo-foo and hidden. We want to know. We're tired of all of that. We want to know what's going on. We're tired of being sick. We're tired of people dying. We're tired of everything that we keep seeing. It's time to really learn what the heck's going on.
I agree with you. And between what the two of you have done, Emily, you have mentioned that, you know, it's so important to really know what is going on. And yes, everybody exercises and we do all these things and we're thinking we're healthy, but there are stuff that is going on within us that we need to be able to identify and address. And part of that is going to be like you said, the fun part of your show, because I know that laughter is healing, and I know that, you know, bringing joy into your life and things from a new perspective, a fresh perspective, something that's very crisp in comparison to what's already out there, and you go, wow, there's hope. And that's huge.
Hope is huge. Hope is huge. Everybody needs that. Just you have that little bit of hope, and you have somebody else that went through it and start giving you direction and gives you a play-by-play, easy step-by-step, instant gratification. As Mary Margret said, everything's instant. That's how this is. It's instant gratification. How am I doing? Measure, manage, 1, 2, 3. I'm out of the bathroom, off to work. Know what I got to do.
Well, and for those who don't, I mean, if they're thinking, okay, well, I identify certain things, and then what do I do? You're going to be sharing so many different ways to live a healthy lifestyle and maintain it by keeping like up to date on all of those things with the acidity and glucose. And you also have a product line.
Absolutely, absolutely. Mary Margaret, why don't you tell them about the product line that we have? It's alkaline based ingredients, natural, and Mary Margaret's managing that.
Yeah, it's the soap line. It's a bath. It's like a personal hygiene line. You know, handmade soaps, handmade shaving cream, handmade, but it's all alkaline based. It's all natural. It's the stuff that we put in our body and the soaps that we use today. Those are things that also lead to our illness. So using things that are alkaline based and natural, what we're supposed to put in our body and on our body, it goes along with everything that my enemy teaches, you know?
Well, this is important because you're talking about external, which is also environmental causes of what's going on the outside of our body, in addition to what we take and ingest that creates a non-alkaline level. And so when you're putting the two together and you're talking about it all the time, and you're going to have an audience that's going to follow you and want to utilize step by step by step everything that you're sharing. And I think that this is absolutely phenomenal.
I said away. We want every person. We want to help and touch every person. Put a seed in their mind so they can't unlearn it. Once we teach them, they can't unlearn it.
That's right.
Yeah, that's going to be it. They're going to be good, and they're going to teach somebody else, and that's how it's going to go. And we're going to win. We're going to win. We're going to win.
Yes, you're going to be able to combat the things that people have not been able to address. And it almost sounds so simplified because you're talking about things that people have done to overcome diseases such as chemo. And these are like long, very arduous, enduring sessions. It affects the body in a way that makes you, I think, more sick.
What it does to your body is it's hard. It's a hard thing. Yeah, you're right. You're dead on. It's a monster inside your body.
So I think that with all of this, you are going to be changing lives, not just one by one, but hundreds by hundreds. And I think this is absolutely amazing. And again, we are just ecstatic that you are now part of the TLB family.
So are we. We're looking to grow with you and go with you. Let's just, be part of this movement. I'm part of it. I'll lead it. Whatever we got to do, let's just go.
Awesome. 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 Woohoo! And I want to thank you, our Eradicating Programmed Ignorance audience, for watching. I apologize Roger wasn't able to be with us today, but we did have two fantastic guests that are now part of the TLBTV family. And we encourage you to get on board with their show and watch regularly, share it with your friends, families, coworkers, because the information is going to change lives. Thank you for watching.